Choke, no joke.
Yeah.
It's choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke. Choke, no joke.
Yeah.
It's choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.
Joke, no joke.
Beat on the drums.
Many have said it. This go out to the East Coast, West Coast. Put it up. No palm to the trees and the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her, so I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang, Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with cane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. Gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the East, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap, West Coast. Both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzis playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all, let's connect. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war, we here now. You know what it is. Choke, no joke.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah, now.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Joe get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air, you clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm poppin' cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats, cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload. When Larry tried to turn me into a mole, told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. Choker. On the ones and twos, choker. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Eat a wall, stand up. Shout out to the bomb squad.
It's joke, no joke, no joke. We here now. Told y'all I'll be here, man. You know what I mean? Every night, 7 p.m., I will be live. So if you ain't getting your notifications, just come here at 7 o'clock and I will be live. Okay? Choke, no joke. Taurus season is in the air. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the Aries. I hope y'all had y'all fun. But it's time for us to get on our bull-ish. Shout out to Abigail in the building. All right. Shout out to Cinnamon, first in the building. What up, Cinnamon? One guy, you keep it spicy. Michelle Frizzy's here. Our Bella membership gang in here. All right. Fatima B is here. Michelle Frizzy. Yes, yes, yes. Tasha, rain on me. Tasha Rain. Tasha Rain be getting some hate. We're gonna have to change her name to Miss Hated On. Yes, dude, remember, y'all, the Hip Hop Nucleus is out right now, the Tunnel documentary. Make sure y'all get that. Apple TV, Tubi, Amazon Prime, Cluster, Sash Movies right here on YouTube. Let's see. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all that never saw it before, so y'all can go check it out. After the show, you know, if you want to have a little Netflix and chill with the boo, y'all go watch that. All right. Talisa Renee's in them house. My fellow Americans is here. Salute. All right. Who else is here? Oh, Kenyatta. Miss Carter, no relation to Jay-Z. Of course, Abigail is here. My man, if you going to walk on wood. Walk on wood is in the building. All right. My girl Aries, 80s baby in here. Moderator squad in here, holding it down. Ready to zap y'all suckers that be talking trash. Mike Miggity is here. Shard is here. Do Things is here. Oh, just reminded me of something. Okay, I'm on video. All right. Yeah, so let's see who stepped in the building. STS in the building. Teray or Terra in the building. Gail's here. 718 Queen is in the building. Oh, my people's Erin is here. Much love to you. Thank you for the continuous support, my love. Ice is in the building, ready to rob some. Joke, there's a bunch of Voyages cruise for $99. Lock-in rates. Well, lock it in. Like, it may say $99. That might be $99 a night. But if you want to join us, the Choke No Joke Travel Group, our next excursion is in February of 2026. We're taking another cruise. If you're interested, hit me up. Choke No Joke at Gmail or at Real Choke No Joke on Instagram. If you missed the first one and you didn't get a chance to see how much fun we had, go on my page and go to the playlist and look for the Choke No Joke Travel Group playlist. And you'll see a bunch of videos of us, you know, really, really enjoying ourselves, having a wonderful time. But the travel group is continuing to travel. We got a trip next month. We got a trip to Thailand later this year. If you're interested, Choke No Joke at Gmail. We are called the Passport Privilege Game. We are privileged to have a passport to go see all these different countries. Randall, what up? Yes, rest in peace, Phil Robinson. Bad boy. I remember him. I didn't know him personally, but I know him from the business and from me being up in Bad Boy. But yeah. Shout out Phil Robinson. May he rest in peace. he won't be fortunate enough to see how this trial turns out for Diddy, but Diddy got 7 days before the big trial starts. Now, as y'all know, or you may not know, but if you heard recently in the news, they offered Diddy a plea deal. And of course, he denied to take the plea deal. Now, we all know, just like in R. Kelly's case, when you blow trial, you wish you took the plea. You know what I'm saying? In R. Kelly case, I think they offered him like 10 years in New York, and he said no. He went to trial, then they raped him, and he got 30 years. You know what I'm saying? If he would have took the 10 years, when R. Kelly got locked up? About 2017, 2018, maybe. Probably was later than that. He was definitely locked up by COVID, right? So he'd have 5 years in already, in minimum. He might have had longer than that in there. And right now, he probably would have been eligible for work release or something like that. He might have had a bunch of restrictions on him, but he'd have been shorter than the baby's pee-pee if he had took the plea deal. But now, with 30 years, it's like, it's not even a thought. You ain't even trying to even calculate in your mind when you think he getting out. Same thing with Diddy. I'm curious to what his offer was. If they offered R. Kelly 10, I said they probably offered Diddy about 8, 7. But shout out to Piers Morgan Uncensored. I was on there today. I don't know if it's going to air this evening or tomorrow. Let me see. If they released it yet. No, they didn't release it yet. But yeah, I did Piers. Well, you know, it may air tonight because tomorrow, because they way ahead of us in hours, so it might drop early in the morning and it look late for us or whatever. But I was on Piers Morgan today, me, Lord Jamal, Sean, and Stacy. And it was a good panel. This is probably one of the funnest ones that I was on because I couldn't stop laughing. It was kind of hilarious. It might have been the subject matter too, because we talked about Shannon Sharp and all these texts that came out and the sex tape that they saying that is supposed to be coming out. And Lord Jamal said he knows someone that saw the Shannon Sharp sex tape, and they saying in the little clip that they saw that Shannon Sharp was allegedly hitting Shorty in the Duke shoot while choking her out. And I guess she's like, "Yo, you choking me," or something, or whatever, while he hitting her in the Duke shoot. So I don't know if this video is going to come out or how damaging it is, but as the lawyer Stacy was saying, she wasn't defending Shannon in no shape, form, or fashion, as none of us was. But as a woman, she's like, "Yo, he's been dealing with this girl for 2 years. Now she's making all these allegations, and she got no police report. She hasn't gone to the police about anything, no complaints, no nothing. And then now, she's making all these allegations like they were criminal acts, but she didn't seek any type of legal help when it was happening, which, you could say about Cassie and Diddy's situation. Cassie, that whole hotel video, and she didn't go press charges on Diddy. Things, the 10-year relationship, and I don't even think she has any police reports on Diddy. So to have a woman say that is kind of refreshing, than hearing it from a guy, because then, it looked like we victim shaming and blaming the victim. But when a woman says, "Hey, you saying all this and you ain't go to the police once," it's how most, I'm not going to say people, but most men are, when you looking at allegations like that and people making claims like that, that someone did something so horrendous to you that somewhere down the line you failed to go to the police station. But you could go to a lawyer and skip past the police station and go file a civil suit. Now, in Shannon Sharp case, right? Hold on a second. I gotta blow my nose. I'm putting it on mute because people's in here telling me I sound like I'm blowing the horn. Just standing up for a minute, as y'all know, I'm a collector of the magazines and everything, right? Never did I think hip hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars. When this dude was winning, getting covers like this. This dude's in jail right now. You know what's so ironic about this? This is how much I'm in hip hop, right? That I still got these original magazines, right? As a collector of the culture. This magazine might be older than some of y'all. Let me see what year is this? August 2004. Anyone in here watching is 21 years old? Right? But here's the bugged out thing, right? Y'all see this, right? Let me show you how ill God works and how time changes things. Y'all see this cover? Look how these goddamn niggas switch places, right? Look at this shit. Ain't that crazy? You see how this works? Look how crazy this is, bro. And what's the date on this one? Look, August, a month before. You got a month before. This nigga's on the cover as Superman. They both in trial, right? They both went to trial for the same thing. And this nigga's on the cover the next month in jail. Wouldn't it be very interesting to see what they said in these magazines back then? Let's see how Sean felt about Diddy. Trading places like a mother effer. Look how things change. Fat Joe with the Terror Squad. Look how things change. Let's see what Sean had to say. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be so interesting. And we know Sean's like the super hypocrite, right? He hated Diddy. He came on, was rocking with Diddy. Then Diddy get in trouble, and then Diddy's this monster again. In his first interview from prison, Sean let loose on P. Diddy, 50 Cent, and a conspiracy that put him in jail. Let's see here. Jamal Sean Burrow, right? He went from Sean to Sean Levy to Sean Poe to this dude has so many goddamn aliases. To Jewish Sean, to Biggie Sean. He sits at his prison table. He's wearing a predominantly preppy LLB prison issue, forest green, correction officers. I can barely see this shit. I'm gonna have to put these readers on right here. And yet the police-born Brooklyn-bred Enigma insists that he's not really here at Clinton Correctional Facility, serving the third year of his decade-long sentence. So he's 3 years in at this point. He won't give this place the satisfaction you call it prison, he says in the baritone that once famously compared to the Notorious Big, but it's more like being on a journey. When I'm able to think clearly, to bow down and praise my maker, it don't get no freer than that. Despite Sean's self-preserving perception, it's hard to ignore the physical reality of Clinton, a massive state prison surrounded by a bleak blip of a town called Dannemora, New York. The razor wire is sharp, the walls are thick, almost all the guards are white, while nearly 3/4 of the prisoners are Black and Latino. Tupac spent nearly a year here, and former Black Panther Robert Seth Hayes still languishes at Clinton. Once inside, every visitor must go through a metal detector, creep across the barren. Look, we don't need all that. We've been to jail visits before. Let's just get to him talking trash. Listen to this goddamn fool. Right? Fat Joe elaborates. There's so much fakeness in hip hop, so many gimmick rappers and character dudes. But Shine is as real as any soldier. Kanye West up the love fest. I had Shine in mind when I made Lucifer. I could have pictured him on Jesus Walks. He is one of the few niggas who really lives by his word. And one of their press and a one-time skeptic pays his respect. Honestly, I just listened to his album in 2003. I get inspiration from him. He'll say things like hip hop is not responsible for the violence in America in the middle of a song about slinging mad coke. He's a struggling Black man and his struggle is real. Even Puffy, his one-time co-defendant, concedes he's definitely a musical genius, which brings us to the bidding war. The sequel in 1998, Bad Boy won the first bidding war for Shine's debut, signing him for over $1 million. Last spring, Shine began taking meetings with the check signers who had come courtly shortly after his sentencing. I don't care about all that. Let's get to the joint. How did this idea for a Brooklyn supergroup come about? A Brooklyn supergroup? What is he talking about? I knew Inga Foxy Brown since I was in high school. Jay-Z is someone who I have a distinct level of respect for. Musically, I spoke to Inga and Jay-Z about it, and we were working out the logistics. Right now, it's really just a vision. It ain't solidified. So Jay-Z, Nas, and Sean supposed to be the super group. Yeah, right. Anyway, do you think the music you recorded when you were on trial still represents you? Oh, absolutely. You feel what I was going through, the effing pressure of having to go to the courtroom, straight to the studio and really make some ish, because this could have been the last song I recorded for who knows how long. What do you think about hip hop right now? 4 years ago, I made a conscious decision not to listen to the radio or watch TV. I was thinking about why God had me trapped off like this, as if it was telling me that he ain't want me to do music or some Mason Betha-ish. But during that time, records just started being created through me. I became the artist I always wanted to be without trying. So you're saying that for all these years, you haven't thought about the competition? Look, I am not concerned with the external ish. I got an appeal pending. I'm fighting for my life. F what these cartoons are out here talking about. Man, so many things come before what's happening with music. Let's go back before the trial. 1998, there was a talk of a talk of Puffy signing you and more than $1 million after a heated bidding war. You were going to be the next Biggie. By 99, you had a reputation for unjustifiable arrogance. What happened? Oh, God. I think it said the Fat Joe and Biggie album. Okay. These fucking glasses is damaged. I need to run and go grab some other ones. All right. I ain't never been given nothing in my life. All I had was just the riches of my thoughts. So when the ish finally translated into material, I ain't know how to act. I get up like 7 at night and drive around in my Mercedes 600 just looking for something to run up in. I go to the club and spend thousands of dollars on Cristal. Health-wise, I was effed up. How did you find the energy for all that? Sometimes I did. I remember me and this chick, she's like one of the greatest, biggest stars ever. We was almost ready to go for the home run, and I fell asleep. Asleep on the job? Wow. When did you decide to pull it together? Me and the R&B chick had a little argument, and she was like, yo, dude, you ain't even sell one record. Who the F you think you are? That ish reminded me that since I'm a music dude, I'm supposed to be making music. We know that's Brandy. Did your relationship with Puff transcend the professional? Yeah. When my funds were effed up at the end of 99, he let me stay at the crib. I was with him and homegirl J-Lo all the time. When the nigga had Thanksgiving, I was there. His family was there. Wolf, God bless the dead, and his family was there. At that point, I was his little brother. So despite whatever I heard about Homeboy, like the way he treated his artists, I didn't see that until the trial. When you saw where the confrontation was going, money being tossed, voices being raised, why didn't you just walk away? That wasn't my beef, but I wasn't going to walk away. I live with this nigga. I roll with this nigga every day. During Puffy's testimony, his attorney asked him if you were friends. And essentially, he said that you were no different than his other artists. What did your relationship have to do with the criminal charges? There's a New York self-defense statute that says that you don't have the duty to retreat if a loved one or a friend is still in danger. So if Puff would have said I was his homeboy, my lawyers could have argued that I had no duty to retreat. Instead, Scrams got on the stand on some, yeah, he's just another artist on my label. This effed me up with the jury. I can imagine it hurt in other ways too. You know, after the conviction, I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. This was based on me being shot when I was younger. You know, when I was like 15, they shot me and they blew my homeboy's brains out right in front of my eyes. But why did you accuse Puffy of being a rat? They called this chick, Sharice Myers, to testify. She said that I pulled out my gun and started shooting all crazy. And that wolf, God bless the dead, was telling me to stop. That's just the effing farthest thing from the truth. As my homeboy, how you going to put somebody on the stand who lied could put me behind bars for 25 years? Were you what? Where were you? Where were your lawyers in all of this? Murray Richmond is supposed to be one of the best lawyers. He helped Jigga. He got DMX off, but he was trash. He did nothing in comparison to Combs' attorneys, Benjamin Braffman and Johnny Cochran. They were just asking common sense questions, but Richmond wasn't even making sense. Man, like he was smoked out or something. Did you confront him? Yeah, I was like, yo, what the F are you doing? I couldn't even speak to this dude after the first couple of days of testimony. After that, Ian Niles took over. Are you still angry at Puff about the trial? I got two eyes, the metaphysical and the material. Right now, I'm on some metaphysical-ish. Like this happened for a reason. I'm extraordinary blessed. I'm extraordinarily blessed. My career ain't destroyed, and the love I've been getting from the people is unimaginable. But the material I want to pop his top. Because this ish didn't just affect me, it affected my mother and my grandmother, and it could have destroyed my livelihood. More than that, it could have been prevented. All he had to do was tell the truth. What's the truth? He could have just said, Matthew Scar Allen was arguing with us and threatened us. One of us doggies pulled out, and then I pulled out in self-defense. That's all he had to do. I mean, one of his doggies pulled out, and then I pulled out in self-defense. That's all he had to do. But there are no gun laws in New York, Shine. You ain't have the right to carry a gun to be trying to claim self-defense. You ain't have the right to bring a gun in the club to be trying to claim self-defense. Nigga, that's a stupid ass defense. So what are you going to do the first day you get home? I'll pay my mom's a visit and go to the studio. I got damn near 10 albums to put down. And this ain't about me coming out and being the biggest superstar. It's about making music and hopefully affecting people the way Bob Marley and Pac did. So after you leave the studio, then what? I'm going to leave the studio. There's a lot of records to be made. Did this environment force you to become more spiritual? Being here just magnified what I really was. I've been going through so many different phases trying to understand the Most High, from Islam to Christianity. But what the Hebrews talk about just simplifies everything. It's just the Most High and you. There's no intermarrying. Have you ever asked God why he chose this path for you? The Most High took me from Flatbush, Brooklyn, from my mom scrubbing other people's toilets and me sleeping on the couch till I was 17 to record to a record deal. So I can't complain now. There's mother effers in here that got natural life. When I look at their burdens, my load doesn't look so heavy. If there's indeed a journey, are there any unbearable moments? Don't get it twisted or tangled. It's serious. Being here is like walking on clear water, and hell is beneath. I see the fire burning. I see mother effers burning, tortured, but I can't look down. I can only look up and look ahead. That's how Sean felt in 2004, right? He came home. He tried the studio, didn't work. So after a long journey, he went into politics, which at this point now, he didn't get elected. So I don't know what his future holds for him. But Diddy. $2004 Diddy. 21 years ago. And look, here go. Look, ain't it ironic that Celia Lathan was still around him even before French Montana? Huh? Diddy in 2004. This is interesting. Wait. Oscar. Look at this. How they got this down here at the bottom. Good boy, bad boy. So it's good moves. Diddy runs the marathon. Y'all remember that? Diddy runs the city. How many of y'all remember that? Right? The good moves. Sean John suits. Support the children. Daddy's house. Dismissed. Bad Boys the band. I Need a Girl Part 2. Using champagne bottles as weapons of mass destruction at Cipriani party. That's a good move. The Notorious Big. Then his bad moves. Running from Club New York. The Shine shooting. The Shiny shoots. Child support. MTV making the band too. Losing J-Lo and using the champagne bottle as a weapon of destruction on Steve Stout's head. And then Loon go to jail. Oh, how many of y'all remember this? When Diddy was in the Raisin in the Sun play. Rest in peace, Kim. This thing on the cover, Superman, Shine was in jail. Yeah, I might have to go through this article. Look what they got here. Disappearing acts. It's been 10 years of ups and downs. Diddy's music roster. Vibe checks in on a few of the biggest artists. Craig Mack. P. Diddy's inaugural solo rap artist burst on the scene. His classics, single Flavor in Your Ear. After Mac's album sales stalled at gold, so did his Bad Boy career. He rejoined the label in 2002, but now he's once again on his comeback album, will no longer be released on Bad Boy. Blocks. In 1999, the Rugged Trio bounced from the glitzy Bad Boy for Rough Rider terrain, citing the shiny suits as a setback of their street cred. Now, while still a team, the members are focused on their careers and their own D Block label. Then we got Mace. You got Total. You got Faith. You got 112. You got G Dep, Black Rob. Even 10 years later, it was looking bad for Puff. Shit. Look at his statement about Kim Porter. The shorty that ride and die with you ended up getting my heart. Part of he says of Kim Porter. I'll tell you how hip hop you are. If you can name all 5 of these guys, you are really hip hop. If you can name all 5 of these guys, you are super hip hop. If you can name all 5 of these guys, all 6, pardon me, you are super hip hop. I had to cover the names because then, y'all be smart to know how to cheat. Let's see. Nobody? Nobody said, not even one of them? I don't know. It may be the picture. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta know at least the dude right here at the top. If you don't know him, man, I'm just mad at you. If you don't know who that is, like, come on, bro. You should even know this guy right here. If you're from the Bronx, you should know this guy. If you're from Harlem, you should know this guy. If you're from Connecticut, you should know this guy. If you're from Harlem, you should know this guy. You know what it is, too? And if you're from the Bronx, you should know this guy. Rest in peace. Oh, look at that. Kenyatta had to school y'all. Y'all had to see that. You know what? This is 2004, so y'all probably don't even recognize him. And I don't know what they did with this picture, but they definitely did something to the image. All right, I'm going to tell y'all who that was. Of course, Kenyatta got it right. Definitely was Kid Capri, Brucey B, Doo-Wop, SNS, DJ Craig G, and rest in peace, my man Lovebug Starsky. Y'all thought I had some real hip hop heads in here. Let me see if y'all know this guy. Anybody know this guy? I know you don't look nothing like that right now. Walk on Wood got that one right. Y'all should know at least one of these guys. Anybody know that guy right there? You gotta know that guy. Any of these guys? I'm learning y'all not know real hip hop heads out there. Or y'all just too young. Nobody know Greenland? Wow. That's crazy. Let me see if y'all at least know this guy. Somebody said Sway. That ain't no Sway. How many of y'all ever seen this DMX movie? Who ever seen that DMX movie? This was fire, baby. I'm taking you back. I'm taking you back. Aaliyah wasn't in that movie. See, y'all don't know, man. Oh, man. Look at this. They think that's Romeo Must Die. Y'all, I'm learning. Y'all not real hip hop out here. Well, y'all some youngins. Never Die Alone. That was a Donald Goins movie. Anybody know this guy? Any one of these guys on the left or the right? That one was too easy. Cassidy name was right there. I ain't even realize that. You can't get that one. All right, one more. Yeah, y'all not good with the flashbacks. Let's see. Let me see, man. Anybody know who that is? Who is that? Y'all know who that is? Oh, Wagon Wood, you got that. Somebody said Aaron Hall, Coffee Brown. Yo, bro. Are y'all joking? Y'all just or y'all being like serious? Somebody said Aaron Hall. Aaron Hall. I bet you nobody get this one wrong. Ain't nobody gonna get that one wrong. It's crazy how magazines are irrelevant right now. And how we used to wait for these joints to drop. Walking by the newsstand every day, Trying to see if the new album dropped. All right. 51 essential albums. Which ones did you have? Which one of these albums did you have? "51 essential albums in hip hop or in music, not just hip hop." Some of these gonna make y'all go into the iTunes. Somebody said they had all of them. All of them. What else we got here? Look at that. Jodeci, that was the joint right there. Off the Wall. What's the 411? Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On. LL Bad. Lauryn Hill, Miseducation. James Brown. Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. Jimi Hendrix. John Coltrane. How many of these albums did you have? Miles Davis, Sketches of Spain. That's classic right there, the infamous. Nas, Illmatic, another classic. Nina Simone, another classic. Big, Life After Death, another classic. How many you got on this page? R. Kelly, 12 play, classic. It takes a nation of millions to fight us, to hold us back, classic. Prince, Sign of the Times, classic. Outkast, Southernistic player music, whatever. NWA, Straight Outta Compton. Run DMC, Raising Hell. Sade, Love Deluxe. Sam Cooke. 51 essential albums, Santana. The Great Adventures of Slick Rick. Gotta have that in your collection. You ain't even hip hop if you don't got that. That's one of the greatest albums ever. A-Ball, MJG, coming out hard. Luke, the Two Live Crew, Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, Riding Dirty, UGK, Machiavelli, Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life, Sly and the Family Stone, Fresh, Temptations, TLC, Crazy Sexy Cool. Come on, man, Too Short. I was 51 essential albums, man, back then. Some of y'all just got reminded about the album that you used to love, and you're gonna go and play that joint this week. Yeah. But Choke No Joke, y'all already know. So we are now 7 days. Tomorrow will be 6 days to the Diddy trial. I am looking forward to this. Of course, you know it's not going to be televised because it's in federal court. And federal court cases are not televised like the state cases, like Young Thug, NBA YoungBoy, all those state cases, they are televised. Federal cases are not televised. There are no cameras in court. So we are going to have to be dependent on people that been in the court the sketch artists, and the news reporters. I plan on going up there for some of the court dates. I don't know when. I believe that it's not going to get very juicy in the beginning. You know, they're going to be late. You know, I think after the opening arguments on both ends, and the state starts calling their witnesses, that's when I'll probably pop up and go up in the courtroom a few times. I can't wait to hear what the witness list looks like. I was expecting more people to be arrested by now, but being that it ain't any more people getting arrested right now, it looks like the same R. Kelly situation. One man going to jail for dating, one man going to jail because his girlfriend turned against him, and people made these crazy allegations against him, and now you're going to jail for a relationship. As far as I know, Cassie wasn't no prostitute. But if it comes out in the court case that Diddy was selling her and trafficking her and making her sell her coochie, then we looking at a different case. Then he might be in some serious trouble. But if his case is the same thing as R. Kelly case, he going to jail for sex trafficking his girlfriend because she turned against him. This is going to be very interesting. But if their greatest evidence is that CNN video, that hotel video, as horrible as that video is, they're going to need a lot more evidence because that shit is domestic violence. So, me personally, I just think they're going to railroad him. He should have just got ahead and went and took the plea deal. You know, hopefully they would have spanked him in, you know, his hand, gave him a few years. He could have walked out of it. But I know that the charges against him and him knowing, like, he like, yo, I lived a swinger lifestyle. Like, I'm going to jail for being a swinger. And basically, that's what it is, right? And even when I was on Piers Morgan today, we talked about Kanye. And y'all gotta know, man, these guys, once they get to a certain level, they doing all kind of freaky stuff. Like, and it ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm sure some of y'all out there done had a threesome. Some of y'all out there might be swingers, and you're not going to jail for it, you know, because the reason you're not going to jail because you're not as famous and you don't probably have that much money, and they don't want to take you down. But there's plenty of y'all out there that know swingers that don't go to jail for that shit. They go to swinger parties all the time, and there's nothing illegal about it. And getting back to Kanye, right? Because we talked about Kanye and I'm talking about, you know, he sucked off his cousin when he was young. And I got a question that I want to propose to Kanye West. Now, seeing his actions, and now him coming out saying that, you know, at a time in his life he was a homosexual, and him acting out. I wonder if Kanye and Jay-Z were intimate. And the reason I asked that, I mean, the reason I'm asking Kanye that question, were you and Jay-Z intimate? For you to go that far and say that about his children, calling them the R word, prior to you saying that you were sucking pee-pee on your cousin, I was wondering why you acted out on Jay so harshly. But now that I know you were sucking pee-pee, Kanye, and you're probably not going to answer me, So anybody else that y'all think that he would answer this question to, please propose this question to him. Were him and Jay-Z ever intimate for him to have such disdain and disgust with these bad emotions? Like, he's too emotional about Jay-Z. And, for a minute, I just thought that it was a record contract thing. But now that I know that he was sucking pee-pee and Jay got a GLAAD award, and knowing how, Diddy came on to me, so I feel strongly that he's bisexual, right? And Jay-Z was one of his best buddies for a while, and he said, oh, he's the only one that could call him Sean. Just out of curiosity of Kanye hitting below the belt so low, like an emotional chick. Kanye, I would really, really like to know, were you and Jay-Z ever intimate for you to be so emotionally involved in that level of disgust of hating him? Because I don't like the guy for blocking me and not wanting to have a conversation because he felt like, he's too big or whatever. But you've been around this guy, you've worked with this guy, you called him your big brother. And if you could suck off your cousin, I'm sure you could have incest with your fake brother, right? But I want to know, and I don't know if he's going to respond to it because he be not responding to me and everybody else, But I'm very curious, and I'm not joking about this. Like, I'm dead ass serious. I want to know, did Jay-Z touch you? Like, why are you so angry with Jay to the point that you would say something to that caliber of disrespect? But now, looking at how emotionally you are, and knowing that you suck pee-pee before, and knowing what the requirements are for you to reach the level that you reached in the entertainment industry and got in the rooms that I can definitely get in. Because Joe going to tell. That's what they said. Joe going to tell. There ain't no truth for the doors you walked in. So Kanye, just out of curiosity, I'm not saying you did. I'm not saying you did. I'm just asking. Were you and Jay-Z ever intimate? In any way? Because that would explain to me the level of disrespect and no disregard for his children, the things that you said. That would make sense to me. That would make total sense to me. So Kanye, and if you know Kanye, send him this video and ask him, put on your Ku Klux Klan ass hoodie, nigga, hide your face. If you need to lie, find you some dark shades like the rest of these niggas that hide behind those when they answer questions. Answer the question. Because I would really like to know why you are so butthurt. Well, damn, that might not be a good term to use in asking this question. Why are you so angry with Jay-Z? He's just another dude. Like, just please, somebody If forward this to Kanye, tag him, ask him, because I'm curious to know. And if it's no, it's no. But you really are really emotional when it comes to Jay. You went and jumped up on the stage with Taylor Swift, defending his woman like she was yours. I'm just curious. Has he ever touched your back pockets? I'll be waiting for an answer. Please let me know. If anybody got any links to Kanye, please ask them if that's the case. Because I would really like to know, because he's too emotional, But if so, Kanye, you can just stay DL, all right?
Stay DL.
Choke no joke, hit that subscribe button, check your notifications, because they unsubscribed a bunch of y'all. You know what I mean? But I'm back every night, 7 p.m. All right, 7 p.m. You will catch me here. So if you don't get the notifications, just tune in live at 7 p.m. Choke no joke, you already know. I'm out. 100.
Don't follow those cats. The niggas that be on the gram. Tell them,
Oh, yeah. Dude, remember, Learn from Mistakes 2 is coming out Memorial Day weekend. I don't know. I might even drop it before then. All right? Learn from Mistakes 2 is coming out Memorial Day weekend. Please believe it. Let me show y'all the album cover. Learn from Mistakes 2. Make sure y'all cop that. Memorial Day weekend, I'm dropping a new album. Where's the album cover? Yeah, what the hell's the album cover? Oh, there it is. There we go. Now, why is this one? Oh. There we go. Learn from Mistakes 2. All right. Lead the streets. As you can see, I'm upstate in this picture. All right. Which means learn from mistakes. All right. 12 new tracks. 12 new tracks. All right. Choke no joke. Y'all already know. Continue to support your brother. I appreciate it. All right, I'm out.
what they doing? Choke no joke. You know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas better stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man. You just want them to just come and get you. Learn from our mistakes, man. That's what this is about. Learn from mistakes. Choke no joke. Let's go. You already know. Make it low. Let's go. My aim was enlightened. Drop jewels on you. You thinking I'm jealous? I ain't got cheddar like you. I'm the dude to a game, you got school. Was a local cat, snatched you when I made moves. I'm paranoid and preaching, you was sleeping. Knew you was sneak deep and couldn't see us beefing. Learn from mistake, don't show I got cake. Impress a nigga to rob me, bitch seal my fate. Get knocked by the feds, lay up for about 8. Ass so busy flossing, ain't thinking about Jake. Loose, yapping, they wiretapping, videotaping, your ways in action. Front like times hard, two-door garage, ice like barrage with no damn jaw, without a reasonable doubt. You think you Jay-Z with your platinum jewelry? He got a job, B. You shining on doctors with 4 degrees. Laughing cause I'm broke on the streets.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Shh, let's go. For beef, we not dolo. For cash, you go solo. Thought I was your man, shot me down like Manolo. Thought I was your partner when you played me was whack. No niggas dust that I wouldn't flip like that. What gives? See your man struggle while you live? That's some shit. Struggling, give you the kicks. Used to stick for gooses. Warm when we pump deuces. Break night in the jacks, trying to see millions like Brewster. You don't act like you used to. I'm the dude. When niggas was friends, you was like, yo, Joe, come through. I wet you like McLean for those who claim to be pain. The game of death, that's what you get with got game. Ill with automatics, we're never static. You carry that niggas, put one in your cabbage. Fear, don't have it, you fill me with laughter. In OGSC, then I'm original gun clapper. Like Dan Gaddafi, see a mill be Casper. Like Dre the doctor, the math for master.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Nigga, y'all loud, louder than the weed, nigga. Thinking with your pockets, caught the ice locket. She's somewhere in Houston, you blew like a rocket. Her seed was bait, through the line she caught it. Gave her all that loot, she couldn't afford it. Frontin' to them bitches, yo, I'm feeling him. Blue puff in your face, daddy, all about Benjamin. Remember me, I'm your friend to the end. Like Chucky, used to slay bitches like Buffy. Thinking why they cuff me, think of the luxuries you had. In the cell with other willies, you brag. I push the big Benz with 20-inch rims. Went in the club, Chris for all my men. Sitting across the bar, what's up, star? Back to reality, you back in bars. You chose not to listen, had the H-class glisten. Knew the rules of the game, played yourself out position.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Yo, son, yo. So that is me, yo.
I see.
You ain't noticed me, yo.
I see,
all this
man.
time and stuff.
Choke no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. And mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her.
No joke out here in DR. My man Delvin.
See him?
Yeah. In Dominican Republic.
All right,
Yeah.
we here.
Yeah. Joke, no joke. Primo, you ain't want to give me no beat, so I'm stealing one. Take it personal. You know you my guy, Primo, love you. You gonna give me a beat after this one. I never thought that you would cry me, go against me, and backstab me. Third eye is strong, word is bond. Put you on the fakes, and now you won. I gave you support, and you play me. For those who play with butt, yeah, I'm talking Breakfast Club, Revolt, whatever. All I know is birds of a feather. Hang with those that they hate. Once the realness, now you fake, and I see through you. What you gonna do when they book you and your Duke shoot? I know you think I'm expose you. This ain't no threat, take it personal. Choke, no joke. 2023, it's all me. You hear me? 2023 is all me. They say, why I don't come around the game? Cause all y'all dudes undercover gay. And I don't play those fucking games. Yo, stop the track, I'm fuck. Let's go. Alright. Let's go out to the ladies. I got one for y'all.
First one get it, get the prize. All right.
In my room, pissy or boom, alarm clock banging, big tune. Stuck, forgot, I laid up with Katina. Kick freak shit like Adina, please her. Even when she being a teaser, Eldita. Now they call her Knock Nita. How I meet her? Oh yeah, Dalila. Had that ass jumping like the fever. Hit it once, real chick won't front. Heard my name in the jungle, went for the hunt. Don't beat around the bush, you scared of thorns. Days you waste, we can get it on. Word bond like James Todd Smith. Doing it in the back of my whip. Who you with like Jigga? Ain't no nigga. Blow your back out like this nigga.
Love is love. Holy crap. It's looking beautiful out here. Water looking a little rough. But I'm here, baby. I'll holler back to y'all in a second. Let me get undressed.
Shanita, I had to eat her at Daddy house where I greet her. She made me shiver, quiver. To this day, a nigga still dig her. A dime after you hit it 5 times. Her by your side, make any nigga shine. Walk with a pack, you know how niggas be acting disrespectful and shit like they tough like 10 acting. Take her to the beach, bathing suit sweet like candy, intoxicating like brandy. My baby, 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 drives me crazy, makes me lazy to the bone. Play my lap at the throne. Next king, believe me, lyrical see me at my windshield with the squeegee. I heard hip hop like the death for easy.
As you can see, we here back in the Hard Rock Cafe. They done turned it up. Look how they doing the dinner tonight. Look at this. It smells so good out here, I'm telling you.
Sinead, make any cat day, okay? No one freaked me this way. Had me tied up, my way and lied up. If it was a stick, no way I rise up. Time's up. She said don't move. Suck my lips, said don't fuck up the groove. Blinking crazy, the blindfold move. Smell something sweet across my lips, it move. Here, bite this, tell me what it is. And friend, you can get these skins. Strawberries, untie me in a hurry. Dig you out like you Halle Berry. She said,
hey, you gonna give me what I want?
what's that?
You gonna give me what I need?
I don't know.
I really gotta know.
Let's go, let's go.
Hey,
What's up?
can you give me what I want?
What's that?
Can you give me what I need?
I don't know.
Cause I really gotta know.
Let's go, let's go.
Hey,
What's up?
can you give me what I want?
What's that?
Can you give me what I need?
I don't know.
Cause I really gotta know.
Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Joke, no joke. Girl, if you really need it, then you really need to go get a job. Learn from mistakes, man. Don't get tricked out that paper. Yeah, it's an Eden Wall project. You know what it is.
Choke no joke. I'm out. I'll see y'all in the morning before 10 a.m. The morning inspiration. Catch me in the morning, all right? And I got a video dropping tonight at 10 o'clock that y'all need to check out, all right? Peace. You know what it is. One.
Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke, nigga.